Glad to have you with us from Charlotte, North Carolina, Jerry Richardson Stadium. American Conference play gets underway with this showdown we have in store for you. It's the USF Bulls and the Charlotte 49ers. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe down on the sidelines, and Holly, a little familiarity in this one.
Checking in with the USF head coach before the game. This team has continued to shine, and he said his message to them in the locker room before the game was, this is our opportunity. They were not ranked to start the season and have continued to play their way into the conversation, but every week gets a little harder. He wants intensity and focus right out of the gate to prove to the world we belong, and we're going to keep making noise this season. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. On the move, powers through the defender. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28th. Let's talk for a second here about USF. Great pickup on the defensive front. 3-star defensive lineman gives a verbal commitment last week, and you really need to bring good talent into the program. Maybe diamonds in the rough at this level. Oh my goodness, he's still moving. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, marking at the 47.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Out wide left, it's Branch. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. And the Bulls want to crank the tempo.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Right side, it's Hunt. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after they catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
Number 7, set to kick this one away.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. After that kickoff, the medical staff is out there to tend to the injured player. Looking outside, it's Boston. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. The give to the back. Turning it on. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking, more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do it better.
Into the secondary on the right. They get him out of bounds at the 32, and that is what you want out of this running game. And the 49ers have this offense rolling. The play fake, Raiola. Fires to the middle. Complete to the left. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the snap, it's Boston. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2.
Ooh, and I love the running back here. Running into the blitz, he saw the extra defender. He was able to put his foot in the ground and make a miss. That was a good play.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, 49ers. Extra point here will tie the game. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. So a drive there of 82 yards. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. The hand to the running back. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. They'll ride him again. Makes a man miss. Solid run. Picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. Moves the pocket. It's Croman Hope. Flip it out to the back on the screen. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Defense all over him.
Yeah, when you get penetration by that defense right away, and there's no way to cut at all for that back, he gets destroyed right away. No way that play was going to be successful. Way too much penetration.
Still on his feet at the 45. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
To the back. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Now they'll try the right side. He showed off the stiff arm, but apparently he needed a couple more. A lot of defenders around to stop him. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his target. Running through contact. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Sees a crease. He's past the sticks. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. Looking for room straight ahead. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Now on 2nd and goal. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
That is exactly what I would tell this quarterback to do. Throw that ball away. Don't force it. Don't create a turnover down here in the red zone. We still got a few more downs to go. Nice job by the QB with the decision-making.
Rush right in his face. Just got rid of that one.
And look at the quarterback, look at the players on offense. They're overlooking at the sidelines, begging to stay on the field and try and score this touchdown. They've been on the field for so many plays, for so long. When you've done all that work, you want to capitalize and you want to score a touchdown. You don't want to be kicking a field goal at this point.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So the 49ers offense ready to set up shop. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal 10-7. Here's Raiola to throw. Out wide right, it's Gibson. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. To the air, it's Raiola. Pulls it in. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. After 1 quarter of play, let's take a look and see how these running backs are doing. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Burrowing for yardage. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
Well, I'll tell you, when you start a game as well as this guy did on the opening drive, you're going to earn more touches later. And finally, they hand it off to him here on the second drive. But he's really shot out of a cannon in this game. Really like the way he's running right now. He's running hard. He's running with authority. They need to keep giving him the football.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Throwing Raiola. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Quarterback had everything he wanted there. He knew pre-snap exactly where he was going. Of course he was going to be going towards his primary target. He just can't hook up with the completion.
And he fights his way, but they'll stop him just short of the line to gain. It's fourth down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big fourth down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
The 49ers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. It's dropped after taking the hit.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
It's third down, and they've got to get it to the 33. They're in the gun. Here's Dylan Raiola. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
You just love to see that from the quarterback. I know it's a big third down, and more than anything, you want to throw a completion, keep your offense on the field. But when the defense wins and nobody's open, you got to just tip your hat, throw it away. And now a big decision coming up on fourth down.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
And the returner will be knocked down. This USF offense will open this drive right here. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Turns it upfield. Makes the grab, it down immediately. He picks up a few. Third and long coming up. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the Oak. Let's see what they have in the bag on third and short from their own 18. Looking downfield, it's Croman Hope. Lets it fly. It'll be a first down as he gets it to the 24-yard line. The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. All over him immediately. Long way to go on second down. They give it to him again. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Floats it out in space. At the 40, there he goes. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. And the Bulls are moving quickly down the field. They're going to run it. At the 45, on his way. Touchdown, South Florida. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
On the return, it's James. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. Raiola. They'll go to work, trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. Play action, Dylan Raiola. Fires to the tight end. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Drops back. It's Raiola. Spits it out to the back. With the catch, it's Boston. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Sells to run, looking to pass. Zings it complete to the right. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Hits inside, it's Boston. They knock him down at the 40. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a 1st down. And the 49ers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Here's Raiola to throw. Look out! Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. They're in the gun. Here's Dylan Raiola. On target. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. The 49ers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Snags it. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you
got some room, entered to the goal line. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
I love teams that make it a priority to run the football, and they have today. Another good run by this running back. He's been doing it all night. Over a
touchdown, Charlotte! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he added the extra point. They put together an 81-yard drive and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. Back to throw. It's Croman Hope. Unloads to the wideout. Left side is Harris. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Drops back on 1st down. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
3rd and short now from their own 48. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Quickly complete. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the 1st down at the 41. The Bulls use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Out wide left, it's Smith. He'll be stopped just outside the 20 at the 21 in the waning moments here in the first half. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what makes the grab. And he will score. Touchdown, USF.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Here's Raiola to throw. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. Second and long here. To the air, it's Raiola. In traffic, it's Boston. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with the South Carolina Gamecocks taking on the Kentucky Wildcats. And it's South Carolina looking to move to 4-0 on the young season. And they're in front right now, and they've done it with discipline. Kind of the calling card of this program. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now over to your game inside Jerry Richardson Stadium. What an effective job both of these teams have done running the football. Both have gone over 100 yards, and it's because both have committed to pounding the rock. Credit these coordinators with sticking to the game plan. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Jerry Richardson Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this up.
Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Ready to fire from the pistol. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Branch. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you can tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that route.
Touchdown, South Florida. Well, on the sideline, got it in the end zone.
And you gotta love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the third quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the second half. You drive it down the field, and you scored. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Here on the Charlotte 49ers sideline, I can see the coaches imploring their team right now. This has to be a turning point. Turning it over on that last drive, it could get out of hand if they don't make something happen right now. You see the coaches and players coming together to try to get that momentum back. I'll keep you posted on if that swings here in their favor. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Throwing Raiola. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. And the 49ers peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. Can hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Wants to throw again. Left side is White. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Raiola to the air again. Catch in the middle, it's Boston.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
They're in the gun. Here's Dylan Raiola on third down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. The 49ers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Finds his big tight end.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. And the 49ers will have it 1st and 10. Quick give. It's Boston. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking for space. It's Alexander. And he's in. Touchdown, Niners. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost. No problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. They'll run this play from the pistol. Caught in the backfield. It's Branch. Crosses to 40. Breaks into the open. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. And the Bulls want to pick up the tempo.
That's a bang-bang type play, RPO, in and out of the hands of the QB quickly. Just get it into the hands of your playmaker as fast as possible and let him do the rest. When you've got this guy's athleticism, man, that is such a great design on offense, and it comes up big.
All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks. It's first down.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots. That's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be third down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
To the air, it's Croman Hope. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. He is stopped right at the 21-yard line, and now it'll be fourth down and decision time. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. Never a doubt. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Charlotte's offense comes out to go on the attack. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops following and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. A 1st and 10 for this offense. Again, it's Raiola. Fires to the right. Incomplete. Big fight for the ball, but it falls to the ground.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Raiola. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB.
Well, this passing attack was on fire last week. Quarterback threw multiple TDs, but they got brought back down to earth very quick in the first half of this game. So here they are now, early in the third quarter. They're trying to get some of that mojo back, taking a shot. I like the aggressiveness.
And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Trying to pick up a first down. On the play fake, Dylan Raiola. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. So the intentional grounding call will be a loss of down, and now it's 4th down. The 49ers will line up to punt it away. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. He got nothing on the return. Outstanding job there. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. There he goes. Smashes through the tackle. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. The Bulls racing to the line in the hurry-up. On the option. Hit and stop right there. Not much on that pickup. As we head into the fourth quarter, both of these running backs have been able to get it done on the ground. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Turns up, it's Branch. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Started this drive with a bang, but now it is third down. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Moving out to the right. Makes a man miss. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll run it on 1st and goal. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd, and he's trying to get it in. And he motors into the end end zone. Touchdown, Bulls! They build this fourth quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the fourth quarter.
Oh, what vision. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He will score. Touchdown, Charlotte. Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So that one will put his name in the record books. You can't have a longer return in college football. 100 yards for 6. From deep, it's Smith. He'll be forced out of bounds at his 21-yard line. Not the best field position you could ask for, but they'll get it started there. The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. So working with a lead here, they'd like to put together a long, time-consuming drive and put this thing away. Knocked down immediately. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Out wide left, it's Branch. Just never gives you a clean shot at him as he gets out to the 28. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Drives inside. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And the Bulls will punt it away on 4th down. Trying to take it back. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. So the 49ers offense ready to set up shop. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Unloads to the wideout. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
You got to love what you've seen from the defense in this game, too. They knew coming into this one against this quarterback, being as talented as he is, they were going to have to be really good in coverage on the back end, and that's been the case all game long. They have never let it be.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Raiola to throw for it on 4th. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. And the 49ers will snap it on 1st and 10. Here's Raiola to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Long way to go on 2nd down. Straight ahead, it's Alexander. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line.
And even though they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last 3rd down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. Here's Raiola to throw. Escapes the pressure to his right. He'll pull it down. Turning it on. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
When you're trailing in the 4th quarter, it's so hard to get drives together because the clock starts to be your enemy. Really heads-up play by the quarterback. Getting the 1st down, get out of bounds, and stop the clock.
Still looking. Looking for the score. Into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. A 67-yard touchdown drive there, and they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. So this offense really needs to put together a drive as they've seen their lead whittled all the way down to a field goal. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. Left side is Harris. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give and tick, 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 tick. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Throws it off the RPO. Breaks free, and he might be gone. He's got the first down, and they'll be able to run it out from here. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. To the air, it's Coleman Hope. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. Defense takes a timeout with 30 seconds remaining. So they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. Scoreboard up.